Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video to where I'll be showing you my current settings I've been using in MX Bikes, my controller configurations, and whatnot, all those advanced settings. But before we get into that video, huge shout out to all the guys at the MXB mods, all the OEM team. Huge shout out to them. The new OEMs just released. Today is Christmas Eve, 12/24/23. The OEMs just released on 12/23/23. And man, are they good. These are the best OEMs I've ever felt. The game, I wouldn't say almost feels too easy, but it is really good. Like the bikes handle really good. So huge shout out to them. Just want to say that. Loving the new OEMs, but let's go ahead and jump straight into the settings. Alright, so here we are with my controller settings here. Let's go ahead and start right here to the left. So my lean obviously is my left stick on my, I'm using a DualShock 5 controller, PS5 controller. Throttle is R2, brake is L2. My rear brake, actually, excuse me, my brake is actually, my front brake is actually R1, and then my rear brake is actually L2. So if you notice when I hit L2, right, that's my rear brake, so you see that meter going down. And then if I hit my front brake, both of them go down actually. That's because I run combined brakes. As you see right here, it's checked right there. So that's how I run mine. A lot of people probably run their regular brakes on L2, but for me, I just use R1. Clutch L1, front, you mean rider, front back lean, you know, it's the right stick, and then left right lean also that way. Direct lean is at 50%. So what direct lean does is how the higher the percentage, the faster your bike comes upright, I guess, stabilizes basically. So I'm running mine at 50%. These numbers down here, not sure what they do, I don't mess with it. Going on to the advanced settings, the lean, my dead zone's at 6, that just depends on your controller. Depends on the dead zone. Like I usually have at 5, but I got like a little bit of a spot there, so I just put it at 6. Linearity is 145%. I got it on smooth, 30/30, 94.7. Now the gain right here, the gain determines like the speed as you angle over, as you turn or lean the bike over. But that's my lean settings right here. Now I'm just gonna go through these next ones. I'm not gonna explain everything. I'm just gonna go through it. You can pause the video. There's my throttle settings. This is the front brake settings. The gain's at 84.7. That's the big thing right there. The rear brake settings. Clutch settings. The rider front back lean. So this is forward and backwards. And then the rider left right lean. And that's it right there for that. For the rest of these settings, you know, this is all personal preference. My shift up and shift down. My shift up is square, my downshift is X. Push bike is up on the D-pad. And then my sit button is actually my R3 button. Reset, I think that's just the touchpad on the PS5 controller. Look back, I believe it's triangle, and heading is looking left and right, so I use my left and right D-pad buttons for that. And then tear off, I believe, is my circle button. Granted, all this right here is definitely all just preference. Input 3 is just your replay camera stuff. These are my graphic settings that I run. Miscellaneous, again, this is all just preference stuff. And then right here is my simulation settings, so my field of view, the show HUD stuff, and then my riding aids. These are the riding aids that I have on. It's pretty simple, generic stuff. Most people have these on. But yeah, guys, that's it for my my settings. Hope you guys, if you guys are struggling trying to find a good setup, or just, I mean, lots of people have their own setups online that you can see, and that's what I've done. I've looked at other people's setups and tried them out and mess with them a little bit and combine a couple of different setups, and that's how I came up with mine. But give it a try, guys. Let me know if these settings help you out at all. Gives you a little bit better feel or whatnot. Like again, all these sets are personal preference, but you know, a lot of settings sometimes can work with a lot of people. So, but anyways, guys, that's good to do for the video. Again, like the video, comment down below if you try these settings, and let me know how they helped you out, if it was good or bad. And if you haven't already done so, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. And Christmas is tomorrow, so I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video.